Hello, my name is Gabriel Flynn. I am speaking to you from Dublin City University in the northern suburbs of Dublin, where I am lecturer in theology. I am delighted to announce the launch of a new book series in ecclesiology from the ATF Press in Australia. And the series is called Unam, Sanctam, Apostolicam. It is concerned with the new theology, La Nouvelle Théologie, more commonly known by its appellation, ressourcement, return to the sources. We will be exhibiting the works of the great leaders of the ressourcement, notably French Dominicans and Jesuits and others, and seeking to provide high-quality English translations of works that previously were not available in English, hoping that this will help to bring a new life to these authors and to their works. And of course, since they were the great facilitators who contributed more than any other, perhaps, to the success of the Second Vatican Council, their works being read again by students of theology at undergraduate and graduate level can only have positive effects, especially on the ongoing and new reception of the Council documents. For that is, for all interested in the Church and in Catholic theology today, a critical concern, so that the great fruits of this immense work of the first half of the 20th century can be felt and lived once again in the Church and in European and world society. Now, I want to tell you a little bit about what our first offerings will be, and unsurprisingly, our first two works come from the pen of the great leaders from the Dominicans in this movement, Yves Congar, A History of Theology, available in high quality English translation. And then a highly emblematic text of the movement, one that was both very fruitful, a great work, a great methodological exercise that bore immense fruit, but also engendered fierce controversy and difficulty for its author. And I am referring to the Solchoir, A School of Theology, which will be available for the first time in English translation. And these two works really help us to get to the heart of the matter. And now we are concerned with, of course, the authors of the ressourcement, but also with biographies of the leading authors, with commentaries on their works, and other books that will be forthcoming. And I'm quite sure that some of the theologians out there listening to this may have thoughts, ideas, and books in their mind waiting to come to fruition. But among some of the other works that will soon be launched from ATF in this new series, for which I am the series editor, include one by Janet Gray, an Australian theologian who sadly died recently, and it's Janet's Marie-Dominique Chenoux's Christian Anthropology, and it's a fitting tribute to her memory and work, and will help us to explore vital themes in the work of Marie-Dominique Chenoux. Among other works then are a concise version of Congar's Conciliar Diary, a new biography of Congar from the pen of Etienne Fouillou. Now, Etienne Fouillou has an unsurpassed knowledge of the history of the Church in France in the 20th century. And Etienne is at once an expert in his chosen areas of study, but also a very generous person in his time to help and assist others and to exhibit the works of the ressourcement scholars. We will also be publishing in English translation his important study of the Solskjaer during the complex and difficult years 1932-1943, when the Solskjaer School of Theology was literally under judgment. We are interested not only in the works of the leaders of ressourcement, but also of their critics, and we will be publishing some of the papers and works of the harshest of the critics of the ressourcement movement in due course. Also, we will be publishing commentaries on the ressourcement, the Nouvelle Théologie, and we will be presenting new works that will help to bridge the periods under consideration, namely from the 20th century to the 21st century. And I am certain that there are theologians and historians who may hear this